Hey, it's Maren, and this is the monthly forecast for January 2020 for Libra Risings. So first we'll get started with the astrology for the month, seeing what themes, what dates, what transits are affecting you and indicating changes in your life. Then we will consult the tarot cards, the oracle deck cards, law of attraction cards, and see what guidance also comes through to further color what this month is going to look like for Libra Risings. So overall this month, there is an emphasis on finding safety and what fun you can create for yourself in looking at what self-expression makes you feel connected and at home within your own identity. So starting out on January 3rd, Mars will enter your Sagittarius third house, which indicates maybe increased conflict or maybe just increased drive to get things done regarding communication, short-term travel, or siblings. So this could manifest as trouble with siblings, or it might simply manifest as running a lot of errands. So there's two very different yet very connected, resonant ways that this could manifest that transits, change up person to person. On the 9th, the Sun conjoins Mercury in a cazimi in your 4th house. So your 4th house of Capricorn has been going through it for the past few years. The 4th house relates to home, family, and property, and those themes have been major upheavals for you in the past few years. With a Sun-Mercury cazimi, there will be some illuminated information, something coming to light regarding that in the beginning of the month. On the 10th, Uranus stations direct in your Taurus 8th house. So Uranus is bringing a lot of revolutionary upheaval or big changes regarding your 8th house of shared finances and joint assets, deep bonds with a partner. And Uranus having been retrograde for a few months means that you were revisiting changes that you had already made. But now with Uranus moving direct stationing to move forward in Taurus, expect new, lightning bursts of energy of changes that are innovating and revolutionizing your shared financial or asset world. On the 12th, Saturn conjoins Pluto in your 4th house and will also be joined by Mercury and the Sun in your Capricorn 4th house. A Saturn-Pluto conjunction in your 4th house is indicating this final limiting structure regarding transformation and crisis in your home or family life. This can manifest in many different ways, whether this is your personal family or your property, things like that. But there is one final boundary that is set in place to make this transformation more permanent and more serious in your life. And with the Sun and Mercury also conjoining this, there's a chance for you to communicate and step into your own light regarding these shifts. Whole different note, on the 13th, Venus will enter Pisces in your 6th house, and Venus in Pisces is its exaltation. It's a really beautiful placement of ease and harmony coming into your area of life regarding self-care, health and daily routine, and how you take care of yourself and also how you interact with coworkers. So you can expect these things to have an easier time coming into light for this month for you. On the 16th, Mercury enters Aquarius in your 5th house, and it will square Uranus and Taurus in your 8th house. So a ability to communicate or some ideas coming into your area of life of the 5th house of creativity, children, or romance will be at odds with some unexpected tension or rebelliousness regarding shared finances in your life, just something to keep in mind. On the 20th, the Sun will then enter Aquarius in your 5th house, and it will also square Uranus in your 5th house. So there is more illumination of your 5th house of creativity happening this month, but it's squaring the shared financial aspect of your life. It's at odds with what stability you have shared financially with a partner. On the 24th, there is a new moon in Aquarius in your 5th house, a time to plant seeds and set intentions for that really fun, really enjoyable, creative, child-filled, joy-filled part of our life. Good time to set intentions for what actually brings you fun and makes you feel at home through that. On the 25th, Venus will square Mars between your 6th and 3rd houses, so that ease and harmony in your health or daily routine or coworker world is at odds with a drive to get things done regarding communication or errands or siblings. So you might feel like you are in a place where you have a handle on your self-care, but it's at odds with the need to really get shit done errand-wise, and you'll need to balance that out. On the 27th, Venus will conjoin Neptune in your 6th house, so the 27th is a really dreamy day, maybe in the workplace, or maybe you taking like a spa day or something regarding health and self-care. It ends up being really dreamy for you. Watch out that you're not being deceived or taking things too over the top or dissociating from reality in a certain way there. On the 27th as well, Mars will square Neptune between your 3rd and 6th houses, so there's a lack of clarity regarding your communication or your project with siblings or your errands you're running. There is a deception, whether you're self-deceiving or you're having the information withheld from you in your health or your daily routine, that then affects your ability to go after what you need to get done errands-wise. So this month definitely has some nebulous energy to it, but it's also about finding safety and having fun and building that firm foundation on what truly lights you up and makes you joyful. As innocent as it sounds, it's actually serious for your personal growth. So now let's pull a tarot card to see what tarot card is coming up for Libra Risings this month. So we have the Page of Cups reversed, and the Page of Cups itself has to do with bearing emotional witness, like you are stuck with the emotional results of whatever's happening, whether it feels like it's happening to you or for you, you are feeling that. And with an inverted, this almost always represents you being someone who's stuck with bad feelings and you just kind of can't get over them, and you just need to feel the feelings. Maybe you need to just feel the sadness so that it leads to the feeling of lightness once the sadness passes this month. I think that with all that Capricorn pileup happening for you, it might be an ending family-wise for you, or property or home-wise. Now let's pull let's pull a Work Your Light Oracle deck card to see what Oracle deck guidance is coming through. No, wait, postpone, say no. Maybe you're having to say no to a situation or environment that you know no longer supports you. Finally calling quits with whatever roots or foundations once held you but no longer serve you anymore. And finally, let's pull the Law of Attraction card to guide us into how to further attract what we're manifesting. I can learn to prioritize my intentions. It is important for you to identify which intentions you most want to fulfill, because as you prioritize, you give your singular attention to what is most important, and as you give that your singular attention, by the law of attraction, you attract power unto that intention that is most important to you. So maybe instead of focusing on what you need to end because it's problematic, you think of what you are beginning and embarking on that is fun and enjoyable, and therefore your attention will not allow for the draining things to exist anymore. There will be no fighting against, there will be a new living for creatively. So if any of this is actually going on for you, I would be really interested to hear and see what resonates with you in terms of events happening in your life as a Libra rising. If you did find this helpful, like, subscribe, hit post notes, do all the things, and check out my private astrology consultations down below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.